Hello everybody, welcome to a new series on the MattTGM channel. The series of ranking videos. Whoa, but you've already done ranking videos. You do video game rankings all the time, and by all the time I mean half the time you upload, which is like once a month nowadays, but you know, that's still half the time. And I'm like, yeah. But now we're branching out into the world of being a filthy weeb. That's right, we're bringing in the anime, boys. Or an anime. I mean, I included it in my intro a few weeks ago, so better cover it on my channel so I actually have a reason to include it. Not like back in the day when I made those Dragon Ball intros with no Dragon Ball content on my channel. That was kind of unfortunate. But anyways, I digress. Today, we are going to be delving into the world of fairy tale. What? No, not the stupid fairy tales with Cinderella, Puss in Boots, and Rapunzel. Those ones are for losers. We're talking about the fairy tale with fire dragon slayers and fan service. It revolves around the titular Wizards Guild, because, you know, this world can use magic. It's like Harry Potter, but infinitely more enjoyable. And without J.K. Rowling ruining everything. It's like most shows that use magic, really. So, how will we be diving into the world of fairy tale? Well, may as well go big or go home, right? We're going to be talking about the story, or more specifically, ranking the arcs. Because it has a overall arcing story arc involving the dragons, Zeref, and eventually Acnologia, but it starts off nice and small with a bunch of self-contained story arcs that contribute to a minor overarching plot before things get crazy real quick. However, some of the arcs are obviously of a higher quality than the others, and so that's why I'm going to be ranking them. However, unlike most people who would normally do all of the rankings in one video, I'm going to be doing video by video rankings on each of the arcs, because I tried to record them all at once, but the video ended up being 20 minutes long by the halfway point, and frankly, I don't have the energy to edit that right now. So I'm going to be releasing a video once a week, hopefully, with my ranking position of each arc. Like, for example, today will be one spot, tomorrow would be another spot, tomorrow would be another spot after that, and so on and so forth. So then I can give more in-depth reasoning as to why the arc is where it is, without having the video be really, really long. Thankfully, today's ranking will not take long at all. It's more of a rant, if anything. So, without further ado, let's cover some ground rules. The first rule, I watched Fairy Tail in the dub. So if I refer to anybody by their dub name, it's because I watched it dubbed, okay? I find the dub more enjoyable than the Japanese version. I did not say better, I said more enjoyable, okay? Just take a deep breath and put down the pitchforks. Second of all, I would love to know your opinion on the arc in question of the particular video in the comments down below. So tell me how much you hate the arc that's featured in this video, just like me, so then we can all bitch together in the comments about how much it sucked. Because we like doing that on YouTube. We like spreading a little bit of that constructive criticism, laced with negativity. Thirdly, I am not an objective boy, okay? This is my opinion. I will be including some arguably objective views in my review, but I am not the be-all and end-all ranker of fairy tale arcs. What a title that would be, but I don't have it, okay? So just chill out, you're entitled to your opinion, I'm entitled to mine, we can respect that. 4. These will contain full spoilers. I'm talking about the arcs in every detail that I can be bothered. That means I'm going to be talking about the villains, the endings, all of it, okay? So, without further ado, let us quit talking about rules and restrictions and talk about the worst arc in all of fairy tale. I hope you enjoy, because I sure as hell won't. So, and as a surprise to no one, the worst arc in all of fairy tale is the filler arc, the Daphne arc. Oh god, this is not going to take long, and it's not going to be a fun time regardless. So this was originally going to be the end of the original fairy tale anime. It was going to end after the Ratio and Seis arc, but they decided for some reason to make this arc as some sort of grand finale, even though it sucked. So, let me tell you why it sucked. The main villain is stupid. She's not intimidating, she's not compelling, her backstory is dumb. She's called Daphne. Daphne isn't a villain. Daphne is a gorgeous orange-haired person on Scooby-Doo. That's a Saturday morning cartoon heroine. That's not some sort of grand finale villain. Her plan is also stupid, and for some reason she's extremely genocidal without really any motivation to be, and yet somehow we're supposed to not hate her completely. She should be dead for what she did. She was going to wipe out an entire town for no other reason besides, I said that I saw a dragon, something that no one's seen for 400 years, and apparently I'm the crazy one. Speaking of which, her backstory was the one thing that could have made me actually interested in her. If she had seen Acnologia, that would have been awesome. If that was some sort of spoiler for things to come. But sadly not. It was just a dragon. In fact, I don't even know what it was. Was it one of the 5 dragon gods from Giratina, or however you pronounce that continent, in 100 Years Quest? Did they predict the future that far ahead? Who knows? We'll never know, and we don't care. The fights in the arc were overall kinda lame. Grey vs Natsu was interesting, I suppose. It was by far the highlight, but the lizardmen were just stupid. Apparently anyone can match Urza nowadays. If she's in a filler arc, everyone is as strong as Urza. If she's in canon, Urza is top tier lad. But if she's out of canon, if she's in filler, ooh yeah, nah, she's about as strong as your average grunt. The whole plot twist about Grey betraying the guild is honestly kinda pathetic. I mean, he had his reasons for doing so, but it's stupid, and he's stupid, and everything about it is stupid. Oh, Natsu forgot a promise. Instead of reminding him of the promise, why not nearly destroy your entire town and then get off scot-free? You're lucky you half redeem yourself later with the Unison raid, but even that pales in comparison to the stupidity of your so-called betrayal. The Avatar arc did a more convincing betrayal than that. The Avatar arc! Trust me, we'll get there. Other lowlights include the fact that Natsu was practically useless for the entire arc up until he busted out of the dragon, and even that was just at the end. We had to put up with several episodes of him just being a power sponge, with some unfunny Natsu devil angel gimmick over his shoulder. It just wasn't funny. It had none of the charm that the fairy tale I had grown to watch and love had. It was unrecognizable, a hollow shell of its former self, its former glory. Thankfully, they brought it back in the next arc, but suffering through this was not an enjoyable time. The finale wasn't epic. Urza's Purgatory armor didn't even get to do anything. Like, come on. At least throw us that bone. Overall, what was the highlight of the arc? The fact that it wasn't very long. What was the lowlight of the arc? Daphne. Just all of Daphne. Her personality, her charisma. What charisma? Even her plan sucks. Her plan is to make a giant robot dragon and go around killing everybody because she's upset that they didn't believe her when she said that she saw a long extinct mythical being just flying around one day. Speaking of which, that dragon is still never explained, so, you know, it's filler, who cares? But the whole robot dragon thing would be done better in the Daedalus arc with the Dorma Anim. So the anime either ripped off the Daedalus arc when they were going to do the Daedalus arc next, or they just predicted the future, and Mashima should be sued or applauded for taking this stupid concept and actually making it really cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the latter option. And with that, this fairy tale video has reached its end. Thank you all so much for watching this far. Did you enjoy the video? What was your least favourite arc of fairy tale? Did you hate the Daphne arc as much as I did? If you didn't, you have weird taste in villains, or perhaps you just really love Scooby-Doo. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment telling me what you thought, how you think I can improve, and your predictions for the future rankings. I will be releasing the next one hopefully within a week or so. Should all go well. I've got a very busy week coming up, and I cannot wait to bring you guys more quality content very soon. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.